Okay. Hey y'all. Mic check, mic check. 1 2 1 2. Man, let me know. Should be good. Hopefully no echoes. All the things that be happening. How are y'all doing? Yeah. I see my Miami Jane here. Well, I see everybody. So what I haven't been able to do in a long time because it's not the type of live on the other ones. Let me do some quick hellos, give my people time to come in anyway, and just yeah, get on settled in on this Sunday morning. Hey, beautiful Miami J, Inez. I say, hold on, she corrected me on this. It's Inez, right? Because I think I kept wanting to say Inez. You gonna have to correct me again. Hey J28T, Darlene, Jazzy J, Elisa Triplet, Justine, my YouTube godmother. Hey Hill 75, Angela Jean, Reem Bass. How you doing? How are y'all? Hopefully you're doing good. And thank you. It's so funny. So like this, I never. It's so funny when I title my stuff. My intention versus the title don't never do right. So, so I'm gonna still take the congratulations. I definitely appreciate it. I hit this milestone a while ago, and I was gonna talk to y'all about it. I wasn't doing it like a milestone announcement, but now I see how the title might look like that. But I'm keeping it because my point will still be made. But I do thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, Ann, Miss Tina, Capricorn. Hey. All right. Y'all, look what I got. Because you know I got to take my notes. Look what I got. Look at this. Ah, it's so cute. The little tabs. And then the tabs are like these colorful pages when you open it up, too. Look. Too cute. Hey, Bonnie. Okay. So I'm gonna go off my notes. Y'all already know if I'm looking down, I'm looking at my notes. But I have been wanting to talk about this for a while, but it didn't feel right. I didn't feel like I had my thoughts together. And sometimes I'll still come on without my thoughts being together. I don't know what that is, but it's like I just if I really am just want to talk, I'm gonna talk, even if it's all jumbled up. But I did take notes, so I'm not as jumbled. Thank goodness. Hey, Bev, Star Child. Hey, how are you? Okay, so if you see me looking down, look at my notes. But for my people over here, y'all already know how I am. I need notes to survive, so you know what I'm doing. Also, shout out to my Cowboys people. It's Dallas versus all y'all. We don't look. Y'all be giving us the hardest time ever. So Papa Trended wanted a shirt like this too because y'all be giving us a hard time. We just out here trying to survive, you know. but but okay, so let me just get y'all in there. We'll jump in there and hopefully it all makes sense by the time this live ends on why am I talking about this. So I think besides discovering that I really do like law and legal topics and stuff like that, I think one of my other things is that I like research. I might not put in my full commitment, but that's more again, I have this attention thing. Y'all can tell by how, honestly, you just look at my channel and tell how much my attention will shift. You can tell. So you already know. But I really do like research. I love looking at cause and effect. What's driving this event to happen? What's the aftermath of this event? What factor caused this? So like I really do like that. So that's one of the things that goes into the fact that I'm like, maybe it looks bad, but it's not bad because I can see what's happening with the fact that it's like, now how do you have, and they're not ghost subscribers. They're ghost subscribers probably in the sense that they don't like every topic I do, but they're not ghost subscribers or bots in the sense that they're not real people, if that makes sense. And it's like, okay, let's just get into it. So, all right. One of the reasons I am very happy that I am averaging 300 views per video just about is because whoever is still talking to me don't want nothing from me but my personality. I have no clout to give you. I have no clout to give you. And so it is a very peaceful place because I don't have anything. So whoever is here because they like my quirkiness or sense of humor or chilling over here or whatever it is. So like it's a freeing feeling. And whoever ends up usually and y'all know I don't do too much. Like even with I was okay. Let me finish my sentence and then say the next sentence. I'm in my head as if y'all can read what's in my head. But whoever reaches out to me and wants and I mutually want to do something with them, and they want to do something with me, it is really because they like me at this point. Because it's just not in the numbers to be like, oh yeah, just go mess with her because like it's not there. There's no distraction. And I just really appreciate that after the turmoil that happened over the last couple years with my own things with me and some things that were attracted to me. It feels so good. Like it probably looks like a contradiction, but when I tell you it feels so good, it's like I have nothing to offer you but my my personality. That's it. Like there's nothing you're gonna get from me. So I just feel so free. Oh my God, I feel so free. I have a clear mind. I am like when something comes to my head, it's just like, okay, I can see that. I can see that angle. Oh, I see a super chat coming through. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna read the super chats. I promise. But y'all know how I get distracted and I won't finish a thought. So that's the only reason. I am not being rude. I promise you, I'm not being rude. It is very much appreciated. um, I also have a clear mind to be able to check in on myself to see if is okay. What you're about to do, are you only chasing a number, or did you actually have an interest in this? Like, what are you about to talk about this for? What are you doing? And every time now I can say, well, it's because I like this topic. Now, does it benefit me if that topic then also is a great topic to monetize? Yes, that is honest, obviously, because like if anybody's going for monetization and stuff like that, then they are doing it at least partly because there is an income you can have on it. So yes, but it is not a driving factor. And I will say most times in the past of what I've done, it wasn't a driving factor. It's just a good self check-in, for mental peace and everything. Like I want to make that clear. Like it's not all of a sudden like, oh my God, I was a slave to the numbers and I'm free. Like it's not that either. Like it's just that I'm reassured on different things, like different topics I cover and stuff like that. Like you are enjoying yourself. That's all I mean. Not that it's like I can see clearly now I was blind. I don't know why. No, like it's not like that either. Also because I'm a recovering people pleaser, it is nice to have, I'm almost gonna say like keep you humble numbers. It's nice because I'm not trying to hold on and keep anything out of me feeling desperate to not to avoid someone's disapproval type stuff. Like it's not that. So like that's kind of like the energy I've been on, but I just wanted to I don't know. It was time to talk about it with y'all. I've been so like I do talk to my members sometimes about stuff. Like so they kind of have already. In fact, in my notes we're going to talk a little bit about that. But they've already been on my time. They already know. Thank you, Linda. I see you in here. One of the hardest working mods on YouTube. Hey, Linda. Um, let's see. So, if you didn't know this, just a little bit of a history, at least from as far as I can remember, because I didn't go back and review my channel to fact check myself, but from what I remember when I was looking and organizing, this particular channel started when I wanted to talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta and Summer House. Those were the two I'm remembering. I feel like I probably reviewed some other shows too, and that's how it started. And then eventually, I became aware of and binge watched Love and Marriage Huntsville. And then so I was I would say before I talked about Love and Marriage Huntsville, which I only had my channel for about probably a couple of months, 3 months, because when I binge watch, if I commit it, I can get it done fast. So I had my channel going along, putting along with my Real Housewives of Atlanta because I was so familiar with that. I was watching it for fun, like it was my entertainment anyway, and I did have some opinions I wanted to talk about. My time watching it and talking about it was probably the season Sanya was, I'm trying to say because I remember that was a whole thing about how to pronounce her name. But when she was on there, and I'm glad she's happy. I am glad she's happy now. But one of my things I talked about was me being worried about how she seemed pressured to have another child. I'm glad she's happy that she did have her additional children, but I'm looking at it in real time and it worried me. It's kind of like what's her name, Portia's friend that was going through, and then she was having complications now and had a surrogate and all that stuff. It was like that all over again, maybe for different reasons, but stuff like that really, like, as someone that is actively trying not to have a child come out of my body, I am very, I think, hypersensitive to women when they look hesitant to have another child or have a child. So I think that's why they hit me. But it was also petty stuff too. But that was just one of the things I remember. But it was some petty stuff too on there. Like that was the point. Like there was a lot of petty going on with those shows that I like to watch. And so I would just talk about, just give my little review and everything. But 2-3 months into my channel existing, I started finding, I'll say y'all because y'all were already with the ones that were out there. Like I found my chit chat with QT. I found my people. So I was I binge watched Love and Marriage Huntsville. Then I was like, let me go see what these people said, because am I crazy? Because I don't get what's going on right now. And so that's when I found my people. And so my channel, it went through I'm going to call it exploded, because for me, I had like a 5-year plan to get to 10,000 subscribers. So to me, that's an explosion that it didn't take the 5 years. So it exploded to about 10K about the time I caught my stride with Love and Marriage Huntsville. But then my fave, and this is my fave, it's my opinion, my fave, Melody Cherie, started backing off from the show. and then as she was backing off from the show, parallel to that, I started fading out from the show because of some things that were happening publicly on YouTube that dealt with me, and then things behind the scenes that were happening. And then just like, all right, your fave is not even like as involved like that anymore. The stuff is, put it this way, Shan was like, friend, you all right? Because she was like, I ain't never heard you sound this mad. And I'm like, you're right. I ain't never sounded, I am, these people will build a anger in me. Like the actions that they took, because, it's real lives. And I don't know, some things were taken lightly, and I was taking it like, I was taking it home with me. So I had already started to fade out parallel to Melody fading out. And so with me, I am really a chill person. Like I might pop up, have a little something, and then I'm out. Like I'm a pretty chill person, and I don't maintain certain types of energy. So I mean, it was just naturally gonna happen because I can't maintain it anyway. Like it's just, hey Janetta, hey Red and Trending. I got my trending from Chit Chat the other day. I needed it too. She was like, let me do it again. She was like, that's not how I do it. Hey Lala, I gotta add you to a note on here because I was trying to recall a couple things. So if I remember, you're gonna be in my other part of my notes now. Going back, I'm looking at my notebook, y'all. My Powerpuff Girls notebook. Hold on. Okay, so I am a chill person, but I will crack a joke. which I did. Y'all know I had some good times. I had some good times clowning Marceau. That was probably one of my favorites. And he clowns too, but I had some good times clowning him. So like, I have shadiness about me. Like I'm going to have my little shade and stuff, but I did try to keep in mind only dish out as much as I could take. That's what I tried to do. I was like, now you know yourself, so keep it to where you are. You're not anyone else but you. So you do what you can take. And so back to as Melody was fading out, it was naturally fading out for me anyway. And then by the time she made her announcement, I was like, clear as day, I saw this coming. I was like, good timing. I know it was nothing to do with us, but good timing because it just worked out that way, and I can be my like get into my various things anyway that I was doing before I knew of Love and Marriage Huntsville and after knowing about it. Let me see. So months later, after all that happened, trying out different stuff, just talking about stuff I'm interested in, my channel exploded again. So I credit Love and Marriage Huntsville with my almost my whole first 10,000 subscribers. I've seen a lot of channels probably that I knew about, and they the algorithm was like, hey, you like Love and Marriage Huntsville, here you go, here's this person. I saw, and I'm an analytics type person, so I'm not saying everybody did, but I did see a lot of content creators come up. First 10,000 was, if you were newer, your first 10,000 was probably due to Love and Marriage Huntsville. Like, and if that was the topic you were talking about. Now, if you was already established, I ain't in your business. I don't know. But I'm just saying, for me, first 10,000 was shout out to Dr. Melody Cherie Rogers and Love and Marriage Huntsville. And I mostly enjoyed it. I have left with some quality people I wouldn't have probably come across had it not been for that. So I am very thankful. Like, just even having Lala in my chat, like she would be on the Silva's channel, and I would just be, listening, and I was like, Lala's a star for me. Like, this is this girl. Then she one day was over here, and I'm like, oh my God, don't fangirl out. Lala's in your chat. Like, that's how it was. Like, I feel like she might believe me at this point, but I'm dead serious, Lala. Like, I fangirled over a few of y'all. I did and I do. So, it's just really cool to see y'all. So all right, back to my notes. So then kind of faded, but still on the channel. But and this is the thing, YouTube's gonna do what it does. YouTube is about where is your audience's attention, and my audience's attention is at Love and Marriage Huntsville, but that's not where my attention is so much anymore. And I'm gonna say this, and I know I'm probably gonna have to repeat it, but I'm gonna say it. For those that aren't getting YouTube's notifications that, oh, I'm live and I'm doing all this, YouTube still believes your attention is where it wants to be. So it's probably not going to prioritize notification. You can have that bell lit up. YouTube don't care. It don't care. It's like, but where are you? Because that's where I'm gonna notify you. If you ain't there, then that ain't where I'm notifying you. That's the only one piece. Some of it is, I'll never understand how YouTube works, but I can tell you what I interact with the most, even if I don't turn on the bell. That YouTube is like, hey, your person on, hey, your person on. It's under the when I'm watching another video, it's under that video. It's to the side. It's in my home. Like, it's like, hey, I know you like this. Your person's on. So I'm just letting you know, engage with your people, because that is what YouTube pays attention to. It don't care nothing about that bell. I'm gonna probably share a screenshot one day. Yes, yes. I'm gonna probably share a screenshot one day to show y'all the percentage, or I don't think it's done in percentage, it's done in views, but it'll be like, okay, for example, and this is a good one. I love this topic. I was talking about a doctor that does not accept insurance. she does more of a subscription, which people were telling me that's how it was back in the day. And then it became insurance heavy and it's kind of going back to the subscription based service. And it's some really positive things in there. And some people who were like, hell no. And I'm like, hey, I'm not telling you have to, but I'm going to tell you, you got some options out here. And now that I'm hearing these premiums about to go crazy, I'm just saying this doctor has some good points. And what I did on purpose, because I put the main doctor I found first, I think she was a Nigerian American doctor. People, not a lot of people, more people were actually open and understanding the whole message, but some people was like, oh, she just wants to be a reality star. And I'm like, what are you talking about? This is a doctor about her business trying to show y'all how insurance prices get hiked up for no reason. No reason at all. So what I did was, this was a pre-uploaded video because I already knew how they was gonna be, because this is how they do sometimes. Not all the time and not all of them, but it's enough to where I know them. So I put at the end, I put a white male doctor and a white female doctor and a white female patient saying the same thing the Nigerian American doctor said at the beginning, because I was like, bias, information bias, or whoever it's coming from, we're not gonna have it today. You're gonna get this, and then you're gonna decide if you like it or not, because I already know. So so I could tell who made it to the end and who didn't. But but to use that's probably the one I'm using as an example because it did great numbers. But notifications wise, it might say, and I'm guessing because I didn't look it up right now, but I would say maybe out of the people that were notified that are subscribed to me, and mind you, I was then too. I was at 30,000 or so subscribers. Let's say out of my subscribers who got notified, 200 people watched it. But then from the homepage and the browse and all those, I would say, hold on, y'all, let me just check, because I do want to give you, I'm saying this to say, like, the whole thing is about, I am honestly, I'm not being sarcastic when I say I'm happy, like everything's okay. Let me see here. Let's see. Where is she at? Did I do her that long ago? Hold on. Here she is. Okay. Nope, that's not it. That was the Jamaican dad. Hold on. Okay. It was, I'm trying to see the lifetime. I hate that it does this. Okay, so this one got 6,000 views, and out of that, where's the notifications? Well, I tell you, when I actually want it, now I can't find it. Any other time, it's all in my face about notifications. First of all, YouTube only notified 2,500 of my subscribers. 2,500 of 30,000 subscribers are the only ones that got the bell notification, first of all, okay? Then out of those people, only 1.6% clicked on the video. Now, this is normal. This is not just because it's this topic. That's just what it is. So what I'm saying is YouTube will tell you your audience is or is not interested in what you're talking about. And that's just what it is. And then, so the rest of those people, besides the 1.2% out of the 2,500 people that were notified about it, everybody else, they just happened to browse on YouTube, saw it, and they watched it. And this is what makes me happy. The feedback is that what you talk about, if someone's interested, and sometimes if YouTube decides to push it, the people will be there. And it also, it do be playing games. But it also tells me that people's interests are where their interest is, and you can either understand it or just be mad at it. So, but I just want to say again, it is not that, like, I don't think I have a bot or anything like that, like in subscribers. Like, I understand, I'm looking at the numbers. So anyway, second explosion happened when I did totally different content. So I had hit my first 10K because of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Second explosion happened when I did, it was almost like political content, but it was fringe political content. And so I actually hit 20,000 subscribers when I did that type of content. I could not maintain that topic. Every now and again, I kind of have something, but I don't do a lot of political stuff. I don't, it's just not for me. So the 20,000, because I didn't maintain the content I put up there, it was like, YouTube will show you. So I lost like 100 subscribers a day. Then it kind of slowed down to losing 100 subscribers a week. And I'm like, hey, it is what it is, because I'm not about to do this all the time. Like, I can't do it. Got my next explosion, which got me to, so again, time goes by. Another thing happens where now I'm at the 30,000 you see now. And I've been sitting at 30,000 for a few months, and I'm not complaining. I'm not. If anything, I don't mind if YouTube cleans up a little bit and people see my videos like, oh yeah, I forgot to subscribe to that channel. Those aren't the topics I want to see. Let me unsubscribe. Just clean it up for me. Like, that is fine. So when I see the numbers going down, that actually helps, because those people probably aren't interested in what I have changed to talking about at this time. And I see a lot of y'all. I saw J28T said, if it helps, I'll watch some other videos. I will say this, and this is not just for me, this is for any content creator. Only watch. Well, no. I can't speak for them, so let me stop saying that. Don't. No, this is for me. Only watch what you actually want to watch. If you can watch about 4 to 5 minutes of it because you wanted to watch it, that helps, and that's great. If you're like, I'm gonna click on it until like the 30-second mark for the view to count, it won't help in the long run. It won't. So you do not have to do that. Don't do that. Just watch it if you like it. If you don't, that is okay. I'd rather YouTube start paring things down and just show me who's actually interested and who's engaging and stuff like that, versus inflated numbers. When I first came on, I thought that's what I needed. I did think like, oh, okay, yeah, just if people will just, go ahead and hit 2 devices or 3 devices but I don't think it helps you in the long run on YouTube. And it's okay, because honestly, I'm still enjoying it and I'm seeing low numbers. So I'm okay. I don't need it. I don't. Oh, Kino Kisses says, watching other creators grow the past few months by going vertical once a week. YouTube pushes vertical videos more than horizontal for some reason. Yes. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I need to start that back up, because I did have some vertical lives for a while and I slowed down on them. I think it's because I think it's just because I got self-conscious about it, because you're right. It be some of these strangers that'll come when you're vertically live. That is true. You are so right. I've seen it happen for myself. I've seen it happen for other people. So yes, take that tip if you are trying to get more engagement as well. And I'll have to think of something interesting to talk about on my vertical, because dang, you are right. You are right. And it's actual engagement. They hanging around. Some will click off, but the other ones hang out so much that it makes up for the ones that click off fast. So yeah. Thank you, Kino Kisses. I totally forgot about that. Let's see here. Going back to my notes. So, okay, the 30,000, what it helped me learn was people will come and stick around for my really positive content, because from the 20,000 to the 30,000 subscribers, that was positive content. It was, I, at that time, didn't have anything to do with, like for instance, Real Housewives of Atlanta drama, or I had no reality show stuff. It was nothing about that. And I was like, oh, they hit that subscribe button. Oh my God. Like, oh, and they're commenting, they're engaging. It's that they're there. So like, I was like, okay, again, reinforces what do you actually want to do, because you can have the numbers either way. Let me keep your question up here so I don't forget, Ashley. Hold on. So you have your numbers either way. So then I was left with a decision of just like, what do you want? And what I want, because I am a complex being, I'm not a one size fits all, or like a one and only type person. I like a hybrid. I want some of my drama. I want a little petty. I want my body cams. I want my lawsuits. I want to draw. Like, I want everything. So it let me be like, okay, if you want a hybrid, you're going to have, first of all, low numbers, then eventually you'll have your hybrid numbers. And right now I'm in my more low numbers phase, because it's like YouTube is, I would say this: YouTube is being consistent with me as I am being consistent with it. It's like, okay, if you're going to take a sharp turn, your numbers take a sharp turn. You start having longevity in this, we'll trust you a little bit more and give you a little more longevity in this as well. That's how YouTube is treating me, and I'm like, that's fair. That's fair. And again, that's why I'm happy, because I'm like, I get it. I see my cause and effect. It makes sense. It's cool. Let me see. So, and I think I actually hit above 30,000, but the same thing happened. I'm not only doing 100% positive content. So some of them were like, oh, unsubscribe. And I'm like, yes, don't hang out if you don't want to subscribe, because then I can't get those quality notifications to the people that do want to stay. It'll dilute those numbers anyway. So I'm like, yes, if you unsubscribe, I not y'all. I hope y'all do. I'm talking about the ones that came when I'm trying out. I need you to know I don't think that y'all are disposable or anything. I'm just saying, like, clean numbers help because you can see the data better. Like I promise you, I'm not being funny or anything. And I'm gonna go back and read some of y'all's comments. I'm gonna have to scroll back up because Lovable Scorpion, I do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Let me see here. I'm coming to you, Ashley. I'm leaving it up so I don't skip over my thoughts as I am known to do. Let's see. Hold on. Okay, so numbers started dropping. They've stabilized again. They stabilized around the time I think I did that doctor content. That's the time they stabilized again. But it's so funny. It goes through a decline, stabilization, and then it'll honestly do a little slight increase too. Like it's so cool to watch because I'm causing this. I'm doing this. Now I can't force YouTube to push out my content, so that part I'm not causing. But the fact that I am like, let me try this, let me see. I want to talk about this, and then I see what happens when I do. Like that's really cool. The things I've also learned is I'm learning what I'm capable of. So, for instance, I have learned that I have a pretty good pulse on topics. Like, if I want to put an old topic out, because the doctor topic of her taking a subscription service only and not taking insurance, one, she's not the only one talking about that. Two, she had talked about that like a year ago, but I just now was like, I'm ready to go ahead and cover that because I still find it very fascinating. It was a good topic. It did. What's the math? Hold on. Because if I'm averaging about 300 views per video, and that one did 6,000. Hold on. So that one did 20 times my norm. That one did 20 times my norm because it was a topic I was like, this is a good one. And I want to talk about it. I was honestly interested, and I honestly will still be looking for a doctor to see about what they offer in my area. I will. Okay. But that was just one of them. But I also learned that I'm still in my own way because I will talk myself out of certain things if I am trying to get over this. But if I feel like I see another channel, and when I say another channel, think outside of Love and Marriage Huntsville sector. If I see another channel that I feel covered that topic so intelligently, or they were more, in my opinion, more entertaining on how they cover the topic, I don't do it at all. And I'm like, but you still could have brought it and talked to the people that just wanted to hear you anyway. Like, even if you're not going to be as good as them, you're a different flavor, a different, like it. I'm saying this now and I still don't do it, but I'm letting y'all know that I am in my own way on some of these topics. It's my own, it's just me in my own way. And I also even get like, understanding that YouTube for me started being nicer to me in my pre-uploaded videos and not my lives. It didn't like the lives as much. It likes me. YouTube seems to like me more when I do pre-uploaded videos. And I'm like, I don't want to be editing all the time though, YouTube. Like I like some of the stuff I do. Like I do. I like my little edits and I don't know, but like I don't want to edit all the time. Like let me go live. Like put me in there too for when I go live, please. So that's one of the things I've learned. For me, they like when I do pre-uploaded. And I like what I like right now, which is heavily in body cam. It is what it is. And y'all have been around, so y'all see me change all the time. So you already know it. I feel like I'm in it for the long haul with body cam because it's always something new happening. Now my commentary might start sounding the same after a while because I have the same opinion on people acting the same way sometimes. But as far as um the actual body cam content, I like it. Now some are sad, some are funny. Like it just depends, but I like it overall. So for now, for everybody's over here for body cam, we're good. You're safe. My interest hasn't changed. Um and I'm pointing this out and I'm highlighting the numbers today because I do like to almost like give people an encouragement too, because some of y'all still are thinking about starting a channel, or I don't know. I feel like it can translate into other stuff outside of YouTube too, but the numbers aren't everything, but they're good because again, this is an additional income for me. So like I do like the numbers. Like I'm not beyond the numbers. It's just that it is so cool that I have found this mental peace with these numbers, if that makes sense. Like capitalism is still here. It is what it is. People are doing things, turning some of their interests around to make a profit, to bring extra income to the house. And now it's like you just for almost survival half the time. But yeah. So I am not trying to say I don't care at all about numbers, but what I'm saying is I see where the numbers come from, and it is up to me and my free will to do something about it, is what I'm trying to say. You like the body cam videos too? What I will say, I don't know. Let me go back to my notes because I was like, don't improv too much. Because here's the thing, y'all. I have worked so hard to change my algorithm. 95% of what shows up in my suggested are body cam videos. And so, how can I put this? I am out the loop. So if anything comes out as some kind of slight shade, it's not shade. I'm out the loop. So I know we're crossing over from different content creators, and that's why I had to put my note at the top to please, you don't have to by any way. It's not about anybody else. I just finally felt like I could get my thoughts together to talk about what's been happening on my channel. But there is no shade coming from me to anybody because I don't even for sure have an idea of things that are happening, and I consciously had to do that because I felt like I would never have anything to say, because if I had something in the back of my mind, then it might be perceived as I'm talking about something else, and I'm not. So since I don't know anything, I'll say this. I know that there's always some type of thing that is continuous happening. I know, but I don't know things. And so I'm not shading anybody. I finally got comfortable enough to talk to y'all about, like, I don't know. It's cool. Like things are cool. Like it's like, I don't know how to put it. I have come on to come on and talk to my members a little bit, gave them a little updates and stuff. And I've been like, and I told y'all last time I was live, I was like, sometimes I just want to come on here and talk to y'all. This is one of the times I just want to come on here and talk to y'all. So I'm making it to where I'm like, what am I going to talk about? And this is what I want to talk about because it's so real. It is so real. And that's where I'm at. So I hope that makes sense. I really do. Okay, hold on. I feel like I need to star. I should have been hitting the star on these comments so I could go back that way too. Okay. So thank you, Kendra. I see your thing. I started your comment, so thank you. I see it. I wanted to come back to it. Okay, going back to my notes. So I think a lot of people might stop themselves from doing what they want to do because they might not get the feedback publicly that someone's enjoying what you do or would enjoy what you do, but someone always enjoys what you do. It is so crazy. I'm like, where y'all come from? I'm glad you're here. Where you come from? Like, people will enjoy what you do. As long as you actually enjoy what you do, there's going to be somebody that enjoys what you do when you try to bring it back to them. Like, hey, look at what I saw. Or let me talk to you about this. Someone's going to enjoy it. Comparison is a thief of all joy. So just don't go looking at other people's stuff if you honestly want to do it because you enjoy it, and then you also then could make extra income or something out of it. But don't fall for comparing yourself. Um, I do my best not to fall in that trap. It's just sometimes I end up again, I'm watching stuff that entertains me, and it's also it overlaps a topic I want to talk about, and then I psych myself out, which we're working on. Working on that. It is what it is. One of the things that I enjoyed that never got a lot of views, and this is still when my channel was a little more active. 41 Fit and I, we reviewed House of the Dragon episodes. And I think on our last episode out, I think that's when we put on our wigs. We were and we had House of the Dragon names. She was like, was she? I think I was Trendaris, and she was. Dang, she's gonna have to tell me what her name was, but it was so fun. We also had Here for Hot Tea as a special guest one time. Because she's also a huge House of the Dragons fan, like stuff like that. We chased what we enjoyed, like, and that's what I'm continuing to do is I'm chasing what I enjoyed, and I guess the numbers are gonna have to chase me because I want to keep doing stuff I enjoy. And there's sometimes some other shows like y'all hung out with me. Y'all did not watch. Okay, now there's Squid Game, the real show, the drama where all the unaliving happens. And then there's Squid Game, the game show. And y'all was sitting up here hanging out with me while I was trying to explain each game to y'all and how, going down like it until we got to who won and how they won and all that stuff. Y'all was like, I don't even understand these games. But I'm here for it. Just tell us what happened. We'll figure it out. Like stuff like that is very fun. Get there in your mind and you will be okay. For those of y'all that want to pick your YouTube back up or want to start YouTube, get there. If you're there, it's good because whoever the four, literally singular number 4 or 5 people that show up, y'all about to have a time. You're about to have a time because you're already enjoying it, and then you found some people that enjoy the same thing you're interested in, or they're like, I like their voice, so I'll just chill out and listen to their voice, which was so crazy when y'all first started telling me that, because I've always felt like I've had a deep voice for a woman, so that was crazy to me. But I'll take it. It has helped for sure. So yeah, just do what you enjoy. That's what I have been learning, but I kind of wanted to come out and say to y'all too, if you're enjoying it, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Let me see. And then that's where I made my note about Lala. Lala and I had our time. We had our time. Doing a couple of it wasn't even episode reviews, Lala. We were like, it was a light roast going on here. It was a light roast. And it was fun. Okay. So, hold on. Oh, more notes. Let's see here. And one of the things that helped, because we always talked about, or I always get those lessons from, don't broadcast your plans, just do them, and then you can talk about it after it's happened and all that stuff. And I've gotten better with that. I still get excited. Sometimes I'll be broadcasting, but I try not to broadcast as much. Let's say I'm Amazon Prime Premium, no ads broadcasting versus just always broadcasting like who's a like Tubi broadcasting where I don't think you need to pay for Tubi. That's where I've gotten at this point. So for instance, when I was about to pivot my channel, this was before it really started being like we were all blatantly noticing people starting to pivot. And I'm not saying I did it before anyone. I'm saying like I didn't. You later can look back in hindsight, see the mass of something like, oh, this is where this changed. This was like a crucial pivot point for a lot of people or whatever. I'm just saying, hindsight, you can see it, but when you're living in it, you don't see it yet. And it was just naturally happening again for stuff happening in my personal life. And then also my fave, also backing off and stuff like that. So let me get back to my notes to make sure I land the point. I didn't make a big announcement when I was changing, but when I realized I was changing consciously, when I realized it, I went to my members only and I was like, hey, y'all, I might not be always talking about the topics you found me for. Some things are gonna be changing, and they were like, "Girl, we here, we good, it's fine." And I needed that encouragement, and I just want to say I appreciate y'all that y'all did. That was about a year ago, and y'all, to my members that were in there, I appreciate y'all. And now I have new people coming in. The body cam videos. Y'all see how this camera keep adjusting on my skin? I appreciate it because my skin is not this. Y'all see it. Y'all see it adjusting. This is a nice camera. That's a nice camera. It keeps adjusting. It itself, I guess, has some built-in filter because I'm not trying to have a filter. I'm in natural sunlight, but it keeps adjusting. It keeps clearing my skin, and my skin ain't that clear, which y'all have seen if y'all are looking at y'all screen. It'll change. When I look down and look back up, the little thing goes down. But I appreciate it. Either way, I'm good with you can show my skin or whatever you doing camera, but it's funny. Okay. Anyway, I have new people that came in, especially from these body cam videos, and these people are so funny. So y'all have come over too that have seen the body cam videos, which I appreciate. And then I have new people that have come in and they have some jokes sometimes. And I'm like, how do you think of that? Like I have one person, he comes in and he's like, he made this thing that I can't unnotice now. He talks about how people that once they get arrested, they start displaying one stage of grief, like either it's denial or is remorse one of them? It's something. It's like it's these stages of grief that he'll name when they start going through it. And it's just funny to me because and then there's another one they just have some funny quips and it's just so cool. But that's who has come over now that I have done more body cam. But first I think that they hung out in the bushes to see was I going to do more than one body cam, was I going to be consistent on doing body cams, and then they started popping out. Oh, and then I got girl dad will pop up, and they, they'll be like, please like the live. And I'm pretty sure they watched me for a while before they popped up in the chat, and everything. So I'm seeing it. But the body cam videos, which are my majority videos right now, are one of the ones that average about 300 views per video. And that's because I have to teach YouTube. It can trust me for a little while that's what I kind of want to do. And then it starts putting out there. It started trusting me a little bit, and it'll do it every now and again on a video. The most recent video, YouTube was like, all right, we'll put you out there a little bit more. And it was the 5 times parents were arrested at their children's school. That's the one is kind of pushing right now. And for me, this is big. And I was telling Mr. Trending this, I was like, okay, for me, for the content I'm doing now, it hit about 1,000 views over the last 2.5 days. Now, over a lifetime, some of my body cam videos will stay at 300, 390 like that. So I'm like, okay, YouTube's trying to trust me again on this video. It's like, okay, this topic, we'll see what happens with it. And it's just kind of, again, I'm just watching it because I was going to do the video either way. So I'm like, well, it's interesting to see which ones YouTube is catching on to and when it decides to push it out and stuff like that. Because again, it's going to notify my people that have some people that have the bell on, not all people. That bell notification is not dependable. Engage with the people you like their video, drop a comment in their stuff, like in their actual, like once it's posted and then it's published. Live stream engagement helps too because I think YouTube then tells more people you're live. So I'm not saying that this doesn't count, but if you actually want to see your people suggested, engage. That bell it is just not it. It's it for some but it's a low percentage that is it for. Let me see. And because I know, again, I have to make sure that I'm speaking plainly and there is the minimal amount of confusion of I'm not throwing out any subliminals or anything. So I am not saying that I have grown beyond, how can I say this? For instance, there is nothing driving my numbers to do so, but I still want to say 20,000 subscribers later, after my channel first got its explosion from Love and Marriage Huntsville, I don't depend on Love and Marriage Huntsville as a view for what my channel is I was really hoping to never ever depend on it solely, but I obviously don't depend on it now. The 20,000 subscribers that I have now did not come from Love and Marriage Huntsville. They came from 10,000 of them came from some, it was political adjacent, and then the other 10,000 came from just putting out some positive content and stuff like that. But I'm saying that to say that just yesterday I used my 50% off discount code to re-up on my hair serum from Seventh Avenue Beauty because I like the product and it works. And it's also beard oil in this house as well. So like what I'm saying that to say I also don't want this to accidentally be carried back as if I'm saying, oh, I got what I needed and I'm out. And I don't know, like it's none of that. It's just saying like I truly know what I want to spend my money on because my numbers don't depend on anything. It's just what I actually like is happening in my life. So I actually like the hair serum. So that's what's happening. I re-up. I saw that 50% off coupon code, got my hair serum. Sure did. One day, I don't know how early you use it, but I kind of want to try that eye puff thing too that she has. But what I'm saying is it's all because I want to. And that's where I'm saying I'm happier and I feel good. I can honestly tell that I want to do whatever I'm doing at this time. It's because I want to do it and it's a nice place to be in. Okay, now I'm coming back to your, oh, and I'm a plant mom. I've become a plant mom. In my thumbnail, you see my Gemini. Oh no, I nicknamed it Gemini. Shout out to Auntie Estet, who's a Gemini. But I named my plant, the cactus that you see in the thumbnail, I named her Gemini because she's a moon cactus. And I'm a Gemini moon in my zodiac stuff. So yeah, I named her Gemini. But I'm a plant mom. I have a bamboo plant that is flourishing. And I also have some they call it. Now I can't think of the thing where you can grow it in water. Dang it, I can't remember the term. But anyway, I'm growing plants all over the place now. I'm a mini plant mom. I eventually will have some, but they're at work because I know I won't forget about them at work. So now I feel safe enough. I think I'm gonna bring an arrowhead. I think I'm gonna start with an arrowhead at home. But I'm a plant mom now. I have tried indoor rock climbing in the last couple of days. The free climbing I did about 10 to 15 feet off the ground, probably 10 feet, and I'm probably being generous. I took the harness training, was getting up there, and I was like, you can take me out this harness. I don't want to do this. I was like, because I don't want the feeling of falling. The harness had me. We did all the safety things. I was like, I'm not ready yet. But yeah, I tried indoor rock climbing. Very happy about that. Get a bamboo plant, Bama girl. They are beginner friendly. You put it in some rocks, and it might come with rocks depending on how you got it. Because my first bamboo plant came from Amazon, so it came with the holder, the pebbles, the bamboo plant, and you just keep that water. And when you can't see the water anymore, you pour more water in there because it's just freestanding water in the pebbles, and that thing is just thriving. So get your bamboo plant; you will not be disappointed. Hydroponic, yes, hydroponic. And what's the other term when you take there's another term, but hydroponic is how I'm growing the plants right now. The three that are growing in water. There's another term. Propagation. I'm learning propagation. That's what it is. Yeah. Okay. So now let me get back to Ashley's question. Dang it, I should have started, Ashley. Dang it. Oh, she said, how soon did it take does it take to get monetized? It's different for every last person. It is different because there's a minimum to be monetized. So there is no set time. I had a one year plan to get monetized and then a 5-year plan to hit 10,000 subscribers. It is all in, just talk about what you want to talk about because the time is unpredictable. YouTube might explode you. It might not suggest you, but then, your people still, it might not suggest you a lot. It's always going to suggest you because you're out there, but it might not suggest you a lot. But and the minimum change now. So even what I'm about to say might be outdated because I think it's gone down to 500 subscribers from 1,000 subscribers and then so many watch hours. So it's different for everybody. So that's why you should do what you enjoy doing because you don't know how long you're going to be waiting. Lord willing, you don't have to wait long, but You just don't know. So do what you enjoy. Um, okay. J2018, stop playing. She said my faux trees are growing. Okay. Thank you. She said, not like you need our permission, but you are free to be you. Thank you. And that's honestly, that is the encouragement I have consistently received. And I do appreciate it. And every now and again, I want to say thank you because of that. Like, I do appreciate that. And it is okay if not everybody keeps the interest, because I switched topics and those weren't the ones they were interested in. But it is nice to see those that are like, hey, we're still here. We still here. Yeah, Bonnie remembers when I had that members live. You can't bear to listen to yourself. Lala, your voice is so cool. Your accent, your voice, everything. And thank you, Bama girl. I'm going back to this comment that was starred. It was the one that came out the bushes. Let me see here. How do I get there? Oh, yes, I have a filter. Haha. There we go. Okay. Kendra said, I'm usually in the bushes, but I enjoy your content and your viewpoint on whatever topic you're discussing. Stay encouraged and keep being you. Thank you so much. Kendra, are you the one with the twin? I can't remember, but thank you either way, even if you're not the one that had a twin. Thank you very much. But yeah, this is me being like, I'm comfortable talking about this now. And realizing how different, you know, our mental states can be in different times of our lives and different experiences and all that stuff too. Like, this is nice. I'm happy. And I don't know. I kind of almost wanted to share the moment with y'all and also talk about that because you and it is nothing wrong. In fact, how can I say this? Again, oh, how can I say this? I want to be successful at YouTube. I want to have big numbers that have big engagement and allows me to even be even more financially independent and everything. I want that. So I am not shaming big numbers. I just like sharing these personal moments as I'm going through them sometimes or like after I've reflected on them. But I want to be a successful YouTuber. I do. Full transparency. I definitely want that because who doesn't want to be able to talk about the things they enjoy anyway? Okay, it was you don't have a twin. Okay, that's not my bad. My bad. But yeah, I aspire to be like other successful YouTubers, but just making sure I do it where this is my personality and I'm not accidentally trying to be their personality. That's the only thing. But I yeah, for sure I want to be a successful YouTuber, but I want to enjoy the ride along the way in that maybe one day happening and being okay with that may not be my path, even no matter how long I wait, it still may not be my path. My core is here now, and that might always be where I am. And with the type of company I'm keeping it on here, I'm also always wanting to be content with that if that's what's meant for me. You know, just like people that are actors and musical artists, unfortunately, there's only so many that reach that global stardom. But there's a lot of happy artists, even though they just have their crowd if it stays in their state or if they, you know what I mean? Like, I just want to be like that, though. I just want to be happy with everything and not have to look back like, dang, that was the golden time. That was the good time. Like, I just want to enjoy it as we're going, no matter how it ends up. Hmm. Be successful at YouTube in peace and not successful in pieces. Yes. Yes. That's it right there, Area Query. That's it. That's it. Just like someone said, instead of the opposite of a trigger is called a glimmer. And I, I feel like I'm about to jump topics even saying that, but I do want more glimmers in my life instead of triggers. And I want oh my gosh. Someone said instead of having that mindset of, oh my God, is it going to get any worse? Start asking yourself, how good can it get? Because that's the potential. How good can it get? Show me how good it can get. That's where I want to be. That's the mindset I want to be in. Hey, Dr. Melody Cherie Rogers. Hey, happy Sunday. I bought your serum again. I sure did. I was about to make an Instagram too about how it can't just be mine no more. But how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I do. Happy belated birthday. I celebrated a Scorpio friend's birthday at work the other day. They like Darth Vader, so very, very male Scorpio of him. But yeah, happy belated birthday. I appreciate that. Stop. See, I'm telling y'all, like, again, I appreciate y'all being in here. I really do. Hey, Tennessee girl. And hey y'all, if I've been missing y'all, I tried to go back. I've been doing good and staying on my notes. And if you came in late, I'm show you my new notebook. This is my first notes I made in it too. My first notes I made in it was about this live, but this is my notebook. It is the cutest thing. It's the cutest thing ever to me. Hold on. Yes, I will keep. Thank you. I will keep doing my thing. Thank you so much. I do, like I tell y'all. I feel like I only have a limited vocabulary of words to say it. But when I tell y'all in a comment or I reply to you and I'm like, hey, I appreciate that so much. Like I really do appreciate the encouragement from y'all. I really do. Like so I know I only have so many like words I'm saying and it sounds like I'm just repeating myself, but I the fact that y'all come in and take the time and like engage with me, like I'm telling you, like it does mean a lot. Even if I'm using the exact same words, I still honestly appreciate y'all. Okay. No, thank you so much for the super chat, Mel. Just that keep doing you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I I'm telling you, and see, the days feel right when they feel right. And that keeps telling me, don't force anything. Don't force it. Just do you. Just be what you're going to be, and you're going to be good. I'm telling you, definitely. I'm every time. And I also want to tell y'all, in case y'all been wondering about Shan or 41 Fit, my girls are good. My Tauruses are good. In case y'all been wondering, they just be out there living their lives. Like 41 Fit be out here doing her stuff. I'm just gonna say she in school because I ain't gonna tell her business. She can tell her business, but she doing her thing. You know, everybody got their lives, and they. But I get to talk to them, and so they're still here. Like that's what I was saying when I can't take back, and I'll never want to take back the quality people I have been able to connect with on here. Never would have met them if it wasn't for YouTube. Never would have met them. And now some people feel like straight up family. So like I am grateful. And that's why I am happy because the other day I get to talk to my Shan, my legal eagle. The other day I get to talk to 41 Fit. You know what I mean? So like, yeah. my two Tauruses, they are still here, just so y'all know, in case y'all were wondering about them. Those are my girls. They crazy as ever. Yeah. And if we have time, possibly, look out for me and 41 Fit to be back on here with some what is it called? Reviews or recaps. That's what it was, recaps. That's if we have time because your girl, two career professionals out here, and then she back in school. One day I might be back in school. I might be 50 when it happens, but I might be back in school because this is a mini broadcast. Try not to do too much. But I also saw people vlog their journey about it. But I'll tell you my fear about this. I would love to vlog my journey, or just, and not like actually just show where I'm at, but like to document my journey if I ever do decide to go to law school. But I'm also like, but what if you started and you like, you know what? Not for me. Will you be comfortable enough being like, hey, I started it, but I don't want to finish it, and it is what it is. Like, will I be comfortable enough doing that too? Uh-oh. Hopefully I'm still here. I had a tab crash, so hopefully I'm still here, y'all. So let me know. Give me a one if y'all can still hear me and all that stuff. Only one tab crashed, but it made my heart speed up a little bit. Thank you for her good. Yep, genuine friendships. Like it's happening. It's not for anybody to witness. We just out here. Okay, I'm still good. Okay, thank you. I'm still here. It's just And now it can be witnessed. Again, I please believe me when I tell you there's no subliminals coming from me. I am okay with it being witnessed as well, but I just wanted to tell y'all, like, I'm thankful because it's offline too, if that makes sense. Like, I like it. I like it. Always free to change your mind. Yes. Cece said, I think it's better to try and find out if it's for you rather than not. That is true, because if I do it, I'm like, I did it and I didn't like it. There's no regrets because I did it. But if I don't even ever try to get in or try to do it, then I'll be like, dang, would you have liked to do this? How far would you have gone? What would you have? You make a good point, Cece. Hold on, Cece. Let me take a picture of your comment. hold on, hold on. Think I'm playing. I'm taking a picture of Cece comment. It's got to be in my phone on this one. Because you're right. You're right. Because instead of saying what's the worst that can happen, I just said you should be like, show me how good it can get. What's the best that could happen? So, yep, them coulda, shoulda, woulda. Thank you, sweet tea. That's right. Hold on. Dallas versus all y'all. Nah, because they be coming for us. They do. They know it. Shout out to Alpha MC, because that's a Dallas girl as well. But yeah, shoulda, coulda, woulda. There's no point in living that way if you have access. Okay, so I'm gonna look into some things. I will see if I will try to see if my job still does the there's like a, if not a scholarship, there's like a tuition assistance reimbursement program. Because I definitely could use that in my job's career field. So I feel like I could make a good argument to get tuition assistance, because law school is law school. But okay, look at y'all, Eagles, Bears. You know who else does this, Bonnie? The Eagles thing? 41 Fit. She be sending me talking noise in the DMs. Leave nothing on the table. Mm-hmm. You're right. Not the cowgirl love first thing in the morning. Don't you start with me, Cece. I see Bears. Yes, Cowboys. First of all, your future relative, husband, somebody, Lala, came from the Cowboys. So I don't know why you talking. Noise, and your family came from the Cowboys. Your future in-laws came from the Cowboys. You cannot be a Deion Sanders person and then his sons and not put respect on the Cowboys name. Oh, thank you. I was here before your pivot. Liking this new content. Go to law school. You'll be good at it. Oh, thank you. Okay. Mini agenda. Mini agenda is try to get in this 2026 LSAT test. Y'all, I make no promises, because again, this at this point is a 5 to 10 year plan, because I even looked at how long would it take and is it feasible, because I think DG suggested this. I think it was DG that suggested part-time law school, and I had to do part-time college in general to get the job I have now, because I was already working full-time. I was already in a career, but I wanted to pivot my career. Now I want to possibly, I don't know. We don't know what we're going to do. But LSAT 2026 or 2027. That way I don't pressure myself and be like, I got scared. So LSAT 2026 or 2027. I took the practice LSAT for those. Most of y'all have been around, so y'all already know about that practice LSAT. And it was decent. And then to get the kudos from DG and another, I have another legal eagle attorney in here sometimes to get that reassurance. It does mean everything, because they're in that field. And like I said, if I'm not getting on their nerves and that's their actual profession, there's hope out there. There's hope. Hey, Sharon, don't see, look, the disrespect. You know what I mean? Look at this. Bonnie, y'all so disrespectful. It's okay. I see Commanders in here, whatever. Steelers, whatever. Oh my gosh. Let me see here. I see Falcons. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, Keno called her. Said Bonnie. Keno is saying for herself. Bonnie, try living in Wisconsin and being a Bears fan. I bet that's pretty hard. I bet that's hard. Yep. Mm-hmm. So I'll take your feedback because we're already here, and I don't know when we'll be together like this again. So I'll take your feedback, and then I'll have to make the decision on my own at that point. But what do y'all think? Do you think how I feel like somebody's about to feed into my fears and someone's about to feed into my hopes. Because that's just how it is once you put it out there on the internet. You know what I mean? What do y'all think about I'm going to ask, don't mean I'm going to do it. What do y'all think about documenting that? Like, is that putting your business out there too much? Not like I go to this school type putting your business out there. I don't think I'll be doing that unless it's like I can do it part-time online. So it's not my physical where I'm at doing it. I might then say, okay, I got accepted or, I don't know. The internet is a scary place sometimes. But what do y'all think about the not too much info, not too much personal info, but documenting if I end up starting to take steps? Do you think that's a good idea or a bad idea? Like, I don't know. I've seen it like A to the seventh power is her name. She was covered. I found her when she was covering the Young Thug trial. AV to the seventh power, or something like that. I went back to her channel and I saw that she documented being a law school student. And I liked it. I did. I think sometimes it's just this internet is just a scary place sometimes. I know you said no fear. You need to put in your parlays. Oh my gosh. You don't claim your sister. Okay. All right, Bonnie. See, Sharon's like, say less. One life to live. You are right, Tennessee girl. You know about AV, Paulette? Just enough, but not everything. Hey, Veronica Monroe, as Chit Chat would say it. Document your journey. Area Aquarius said that would be wonderful and inspiring to someone else who may be contemplating on going. That's a good point. Share what you want. See, and look, this is what I expected. Document it. Okay, Star Child. Get out of your own way. Just do it. Oh, Bonnie, you ain't gotta spank me. Give me my hand back. You ain't have to smack my wrist. Even if I realize it's not for me, document it. That's real and people will relate. That's true. I think and we'll see, because I'll just update y'all on what I decide, because you know how you could be feeling like something real strongly in a moment and then you get offline, get off live, and it's like, ooh, I don't know. So what I will do is give y'all an update of where my mind's at about it. And I will also I will also be careful that if I do share, it's more about the journey and not personal identifying information. You know what I mean? PII. That's what I will try to stay away from. That's the thing. So if I document it, it's more about here's where my mind's at. Here's how heavy the school load feels. Here's the subject we're on right now. I submitted my letter for tuition assistance. We'll see if it gets approved type stuff. I can, you know what I mean? Like, I'll try to keep it because I definitely under safety. Be safe on the internet. Thank you, sweet tea. You love her since her inception with Lead Attorney. Okay, nice. Oh, that's a good point. Ari Query said, document it, keep it on private. And if you want to share it, you can. But if not, I've documented it for myself. I like that. Hybrid solutions. Good morning, Hummingbird. I know. Yeah, not too much. Not too much of my business. Yes. What's meant for you will happen. True, true, true. Hey, sound check, Annette. Security first. Yep. Morse code. Dot, dot, dash, dash, dot, 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 dash. You got to work for it to translate it. Well, and peace, love, and light. I'll tell you this. How can I say this? This is my point of coming on was to be like I'm at this peace. I'm at this peace, and I'm still out here being live, but I'm still at this peace. So hopefully, I find a balance because the internet has been dark, will be dark, is dark on in some areas. You know what I mean? And then you sit here and you try to navigate safely to still engage with people and everything. But no, yeah, I get you. Yeah, but it the internet can be used for some very dark reasons. I mean, if y'all have seen my TikToks, which I know not everybody has TikTok, but on one of them there was a teacher that used his students' images to create AI, you know what. And then so they found that it was already bad for that. Then I think he got hired to do wait, I have so many teachers. This is sad. I can't remember if I'm mixing up the story, but I think he's the same teacher. They found out about this. He got fired, but then he gets hired with CPS to work with foster children and put please do not contact my previous job. They actually did, which I think in some cases, in some occupations, you definitely should still do it. But got found out. The principal is going to court with him right now. They're co-defendants because the principal did not alert authorities soon enough, is what prosecution is saying. But the principal wants to be tried separate from the teacher. And then now the reason I ended up seeing the story is because they now found actual, not just AI generated. They found actual images of minors in things they should not be in. So yeah, so like the internet will always be dark, and you try to find your light in the midst of that dark is my point I was trying to circle back to. So yeah, no, it's bad. It's bad. Thank you. Thank you. Peace, love, and light. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, if you do, because I know not everybody wants to see those topics. If y'all sometimes want to know about that stuff, I talk a little more about that on Legal at some point in my TikTok sometimes. I didn't put it on here so much because I already show these unfit adults around these kids sometimes on the body cams alone. I'm trying not to overwhelm y'all with the stuff, but I still be looking at it and looking at some of those topics and stuff. I've been thinking about, there's a couple lawsuits I wanted to look at. I've been thinking about, what's one of them? Dang it. I wanted to find the thing that Meg Thee Stallion served on that dude. She had a mariachi band serve him. I was like, I want to see this. And there were some other ones too. Like I still want to go back and look at the Sean Kingston thing because he's been convicted now, him and his mom. I want to go back and look at that, and I keep putting it off. But if y'all are ever interested in that stuff, if you engage with my Legal at some point side, you'll see it. Because if not, YouTube ain't gonna notify you, and then even then it's a crapshoot. No guarantees, but yeah. Oh really? That's so cool. I'll tell you what, the insecurities start popping out because I'm like, okay, I got to pass this LSAT to get accepted or get a decent score to get accepted. That's the first hurdle. Then I got caught up in that DeVry craziness that really ruined my overall GPA and my transcripts. So I have to now be like, hopefully they'll still take me looking at a GPA that doesn't look that great because of what DeVry did. DeVry would sign you up for classes and you're like, oh no, I didn't want those classes. And they're like, oh, okay, fail, not withdraw, fail. And then it just tanks your GPA. They got sued for it. I got my little $30 check from the class action lawsuit, but it's my GPA is still my GPA because of that. So like there's just some insecurities and stuff I got to get past, but I'll tell you what, how long have we been talking about this and it's still in my mind? Probably about a year now, I'd say. And I really did go through with taking the practice LSAT, and that ain't no short test. That is no short test. So we'll see. Preparation legal at some point. Get it? Foundation preparation, you're good. Thank you, Paulette. Thank you, Area Query. Glam was a juror on the Sean Kingston trial. She did lives about it. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. 6 degrees of separation. She didn't score what she wanted, but she went for it anyway. I like that mindset. Okay, no, Lala, no. J28T said, I just saw a post that said, God will order your steps, but you have to move your feet. Don't talk yourself out of it. Let me take a picture. Hold on. God dog it. J28T. Woo! A word. A word. Hold on. Let me take a picture. God will order your steps, but you have to move your feet. Girl. Oh, Lord. Lala says she about to be on me. Hey, Delicia. How are you? Yeah, you caught a live, a good one too. You caught a good one. Hey, Sharon. Hold on, let me see. The ride did that to you too. Yeah, I feel like I sound like I'm making like this crazy excuse, but I'm like, it totally happened. It really happened. And I didn't even add my name to the list. I think they actually just sent me a check, probably because I had been registered. That's how I found out they got sued and probably a settlement, happened. But yeah. Ain't that it, Paulette? That's a word. Yep. That's a word. That's a word. Okay. I will probably see y'all later for a body cam, for my body cam peeps. I just got to figure out the theme we're going to go with on this one, get us a little compilation going. And I'll see y'all in the YouTube street sometimes as well. And is that everything? Yeah, I just got to figure out my schedule. So body cam, hopefully today, because Sundays are one of our best days to do body cams. I don't know what it is about a Sunday, but it works out really well. So body cam today at some point. You'll just refresh if you don't get a notification. If you haven't been engaging, it's not going to notify you. It's just not. Naturally be yourself. She has been engaging and it's still not notifying her. But she be trying. She be like, I'm in here. I'm late, but I'm here because I'm not getting anything. So, but yeah, no, I appreciate y'all. Thank you for sitting through all of my because I'm live and I can't edit out my and y'all sat through all that. I appreciate it. Thank you for the encouragement. We will see what develops. Members, I did a body cam video for y'all only that I'm hoping y'all will go take a chance and go watch it and let me know what y'all think about that one. It's a few opposing things that happened, but in the end, I felt like that police officer was wrong, in my opinion. But yeah, okay. I'm gonna read the last couple comments and I'll let y'all go. I'm in the same situation training. I'm trying to pivot into tech, but I need to get out of my head as well. We got this. We do, Inez. We got this. We got this. We do. We can do it. It is so many incompetent people doing some things that I don't know how they doing it, but they made it. They got credentials and they still incompetent. We can do it. We can do it. All right. Yes, chat with y'all later. All right, y'all. Bye.